take a tuning in here in a minute. This is concert band. You can see some mixture of ties going on there because some of the concert band members are also in symphonic band and they can't handle two ties apparently. But some of them are just symphonic band members that are joining us because we don't actually have any percussion in this class. Sometimes I pull out kids from the band and they go up and they're ringers for it, but most of this percussion stuff is a little too much for them to pick up quickly. So we have our percussion staff, largely from symphonic band, plus a few other friends and ringers that were like, sure, I want to try this. Are we good? Are we good? Well, we went from one percussion to over nine. We've got three pieces for concert band to play for you. Two of them you've maybe heard if you were around if you came to the Mega Festival concert. We had just kind of barely gotten to the point where we could get through those there, so we're going to play those again for you and hopefully have them a little more polished than we added in the last 2 weeks or whatever that's been. It seems like a lifetime ago, but it's only 2 weeks ago, I guess. 3 maybe. But we added a third piece. So we're going to start with The Crackdown, and that's by Darryl Johnson. He's our composer friend that came up and worked on this with us. So they sound very confused, but we're going to start with The Crackdown. our other piece that we did at the Mega Festival. This is Falcon Fanfare by Brian Balmages. One of the interesting things about the Crackdown that Darryl told us about when he was here, and maybe you noticed it, and maybe you just thought it was because either it was played wrong or like, I don't know music, so I don't get it. I hear that a lot, but that whole piece, there was never actually a melody, so he didn't mean that to be a tune that you'd like walk away like, oh yeah, I really like that Crackdown piece, man. There was little snippets, there was themes and motives and things like that that occurred throughout it, but it's, I don't remember even what he called it. It's not minimalistic, serial, maybe, I don't remember. It's like Lucky Charms, but there's, you know, little things happening throughout that pass around and all the different sections get a chance at it, but there's never, you know, a consistent theme that if somebody was like, sing the Crackdown for me, I guess maybe it would be pom 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 pom, and that happens a lot. So if you were like, why don't I ever hear the melody? It was actually intentional. So this one, on the other hand, should have a melody. This is Falcon Fanfare. It is awesome having so many willing kiddos from the other groups who are going to step in last minute because people are gone, people are sick, people don't exist. Whatever the thing is, but one of the beauties of live music and being 12 is that it's terrifying. And you can think, oh, yeah, I can do this, no problem. And then you get there and the lights are on and there's people watching you and you're like, and you just forget. You might play it all right, but something goes up. I definitely have had those moments. I don't remember what it was because I was like their age, but I remember playing, I think it was only a rehearsal, thankfully, not a concert. But I thought I was doing everything right. I was just rocking out on whatever I was playing. I think I was playing Barry sax at the time. And finally, like, the whole band stopped. And I kept going. I was like, what? And the conductor was just like staring at me. Because I was so far off. I was not paying any attention to whatever was going on. I was just in my own little world, so, you know, that happens all the time. That's one of the, like I said, the joys of live music. Happens in theater all the time. You know, whether it's the actor or singer on stage or somebody in the pit. somebody goes crazy and everybody else has to scramble to adjust and make it up and figure it out. So that's just one of the fun things. You never know what's going to happen. This last piece, Carpathia, we just actually learned about today. I thought I talked to him about that ages ago, but it's a mountain range. But that's not what the piece is about. It's about a ship. It was, I can't remember what kind of ship. I couldn't remember when I told them either. Some kind of tugboat, freighter, something, small little ship. But it was, at sea in the Arctic, one calm night, which is how the piece starts. And then they get a distress call, an SOS, that they've got to go save this massive ocean liner that was the what? Titanic! The Titanic. And so you hear the frantic, alarms going off and the energy starting, and they're trying to ramp up this little, boiler, steam-powered ship power to get there fast enough and just get across, the ocean as fast as they can because they were the closest vessel to them and the only ones that had a chance. And then in the middle of the piece, you get this, all of a sudden, very dramatic, is what it tells the kids, very dramatically, this kind of moment of serene calm, which doesn't fit this, and you're like, what? Why would it be calm? You gotta go save these people. But they got to the site, they got to the Titanic finally, and, realized it was too late to really do what they got there for and to save them, because everybody was already pretty much gone and the boat was underwater, and it was too late. But it was just, according to the story, and there's this, moment of kind of awe, how awful it was. And then it builds back up and it ramps up because they decided to go, sucks, but there's still people alive, so let's go get them. And they push the engine again. So you'll hopefully hear some clanking and crashing and hissing and sizzling. And there's supposed to be some thunderous rumbling coming from their feet, which works really well on our concrete floor. But you'll see their feet moving, hopefully, and you'll get the idea. That's the ship, wanting to come apart, and then they'll actually make sound effects with their mouth. That's the boiler in the ship about ready to blow. So you have all sorts of fun stuff as you go through the journey of the Carpathia as it tries to go and save the people on the Titanic. anything like that, remember to do this evening. All right. The Falcon Fanfare scurry off their country band as they give you one more rousing around. You're going to exit out that way just like they did just for you.